The beautiful Hotel Casagrande is located just about a half-hour south of Firenze in the beautiful non-touristy town of Figline Valdarno. Wait a minute. We've been here before. Let's go back. Back in time. Back to the year 2001. The dot-com bubble was bursting. Harry Potter's Philosopher's Stone was lighting up the silver screen. Obviously, the world was reeling from the 9/11 attacks. But even more importantly, a young AWOL and Shanti were visiting Italy for the very first time. Well, guess what, Italy? We're back. And you might be asking yourself, how did a goofball like you, AWOL, end up with the most beautiful woman in the world, Shanti? And the only way I can respond to that question is that it must have been my maturity that won her over in the end. "20 years ago, we were young, vibrant. I didn't have this giant beer belly. And it really feels like an honor to be able to come back here and see what's changed after all these years. 23 years, right? Almost a quarter of a century later, we're here. And though I'm a bit worse for the wear, it's really lovely to see that this town has only improved and kept the things that have made it special. The family life, the community, the great food, and this lovely, lovely environment. Well, 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 who do we have here loitering about the grounds? The ubiquitous Shanti on her phone. As frozen as King Polydectes staring into the face of Medusa. Sadly, the boys are in their room, staring at their phones also. I was kind of hoping they might embrace the moment. But they're American kids. That's not gonna happen. Well, here's one thing that hasn't changed. Last time we were here, this was the pool house, and it was so cold that we couldn't go use it. Now they have a heated pool, but it's under construction. So once again, 23 years later, we won't be able to use them. Wait till you see the interior of this place. It is a fine blend of classic architecture and modern amenities. One thing that is great about Europe is that they have ancient stuff just lying around all over the place. And, you know, when you incorporate that stuff into the architecture, it makes this third, almost hyper-modern sensibility take over. And it'd be nice to be able to do that here in the United States, but our history only spans, you know, a couple of hundred years rather than, you know, 2,000 years. At this point, it seems like the phone is almost a biological growth emerging from Shanti's hand. Anyway, let's check out the rooms and see what they're like.
Because even if you split the big bed down the middle, like per person, it's still more than what's planned.
So as you can see, this place is huge. It is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, has a kitchen with a little common area, rooms with views, and the bathrooms look pretty nice for European bathrooms, kind of spacious. Let's head down the hall a little bit here and see what the other bathroom looks like. Just bang it right here, and right off of the master bedroom is this little bath here. Not too bad. Good enough for a shower. And the rest of it doesn't seem too bad either. And then finally you have the master bedroom, which is a lovely color, has some lovely art, and is a pretty darn good size, I would say. And of course, off the bedroom, we have easy access to the kitchen in case there is an imperative for a midnight snack. So that is the room here at Casa Villagrande, or Hotel Villagrande as it's called nowadays. Why don't we head into the cute little town of Figline Valdarno and see what that has to offer us. Charming historical town. In fact, Pope Leo stayed here. That's how old this place is. Let's head into the town and see what's changed, see what's still the same, see if we can get a gelato, and see if we can find this restaurant that we went to back in the day. Figline Valdarno is a town about 16 miles southeast of Florence, and it has about 17,000 inhabitants. Just a very classic, medium-sized Italian town. One of the truly great things about this town is it shuts down about 12 in the afternoon during the heat of the day, and then fires back up about 3 p.m. That's when you'll see people come out, get a gelato, say hello to each other. The window watchers will start hanging out the window, the old ladies, families, friends. It's a really nice community. It's one thing I remember from 20 years ago, and it still seems to be happening today. It's pretty fun to get off the square and check out the residential parts of town as well. And after doing that for a while, we headed back to the square where we waited for Leo and Loeb to check out a restaurant that we went to many, many years ago. Had in my life. A real sense of community here. It's off the beaten path. It's not Rome, it's not Florence. It's people living their daily lives.
It's not even Lucca.
It's not even Lucca. Not even that touristy. No, I don't. I think we're it. I think we're the tourists in this place.
I got the dirtiest look from
an old lady.
Because I was faithful for town.
So yeah, we haven't been here in 20-ish plus years. Last time we were here, there was a very chunky woman. She was maybe 20, 25, dripping in Fendi. Matter of fact, overflowing out of her Fendi trousers and top. We nicknamed her Fat Fendi. Today she'd be about 50 years old, I would imagine. I wonder if she's still here. Yeah, I mean, I do remember a great mom and pop restaurant here. And the husband would cook, the wife would serve. Best steak I've ever had in my life. And holy cannoli, wouldn't you know it, the place was still there after all these years. I couldn't believe it. I was in stark disbelief. And even more than that, it barely changed in this almost half a century since we have been here last. Still had the rustic Italian charm and the very family setting. So let's order some food and see if it's still as good. What do you know? It is. Boy, this is probably the peak of my visit to this town. Seeing this place after so much time and not an inch slip in the quality. Amazing. Yeah. It looks as good as 22 years ago and tastes as good as 22 years ago.
Tonight's supposed to be a long fucking day.
Wow, those borders around the window are actually painted on.
Oh yeah.
Right? Including the shadows.
Yeah, why do they paint the shadows?
I guess just for realism.
It already is real. Oh, no, it isn't. No.
Looks like the sun's hitting it from a certain angle, right?
It's just drawn. It's just drawn on. That's so funny. But look, a lot of these
places
have that. See?
I wonder what the term is for that.
All the TVs here are a lot like lower quality, but that's nice because that gives people incentive to go outside.
That's right, instead of sitting home with 7,000 channels.
Exactly, because they don't have every single streaming service out here. It's just
that's right.
They have incentive to go outside because what else are they doing?
Yeah, exactly right, you know. And it is, it's social, yeah, right? So, oh my God, come on, look at this guy. He's so cute.
Sink for like at least 3 minutes, and then I realized there's like a foot pedal that you have to push down.
Yeah, that's like.
Oh my God.
I was like,
Look at these two.
Look at these two dogs just hanging out.
goodness.
Partners in crime. Hey, buonasera.
Buonasera.
So cute.
Walking around?
Yeah, let's walk around. You want to walk around the streets a bit more, or you want to...
These kids are
Should be like the perfect place to skateboard.
That's what I mean. It's like not allowed in the U.S. You know, you have to have like a little piece of property cut into with the street with your 2 acres, and it doesn't encourage community, right? It makes you want to stay in your house.
You could fill this whole street with 1,000 people. And it's still really
Wouldn't you be out here every night if you could?
Even just have a beer and sit out here and enjoy the...
You meet the neighbors, you see people saying, hey, how's it going? You know what I mean? Like they see each other all the time, you know?
And these little kids playing soccer.
Yeah, kids playing soccer, perpetual soccer ball. Is this guy trying to pick up the young girls? It's funny.
Ma che buio stasera.
Where, at the bottom of the restaurant?
Yeah, stairs downwards. It was
Wow.
Was it a party room now?
Yeah, well, they have like
Yuki.
Whoa. Mindful. Curb your dogs, Italy.
It was really fun.
I mean, considering how many dogs there are, I haven't seen a lot of.
No, that's true. They are quite responsible with regard to packing up their dog dude. The hounds. The hounds of winter.
We're walking around.
Yeah.
And so, but just as a joke, we were like, ich sprechen Deutsch? So like just to each other.
No way.
Yeah,
And somebody said yes, right?
No, and somebody was like, sprechen Deutsch?
No way.
And he nods.
No way. No way.
We were like,
Get the hell out.
And so Aiden raises his
I was
fist.
just waiting. I was like, yeah, baby.
And what did you do back after you raised the
He
fist?
just nodded at us and we kept moving.
He nodded at us.
I was like,
That's crazy. Because you're in Europe, right? You don't know like who speaks what.
but we were just talking to each other. We just like heard it by chance. Like,
No way.
Deutsch?
He said it to you, or you said it to him?
We were talking with each
talking
other.
to
We were
each
making a
other.
joke.
In German.
Yeah, we were making a
making
joke. We were like, oh, like instead of we could mess with people just being like, you know, like talking in German because it's like, you know,
It's funny. They
it's
don't know.
Yeah.
pretty much the same as English, right? Nobody knows.
Right, it's so similar and stuff.
And
so as you were just talking to each
we were
other, like
talking to each other in
low-key,
German, and the dude who like heard
He's like,
overheard us. He was
"Sprechen die
"Sprechen
Deutsch."
Deutsch."
like, sprechen Deutsch?
No way. You think he was German or an American that spoke German?
No,
He was
like
an
definitely.
Italian dude that spoke
No
German.
way.
Because he had like
Serious?
the Italian accent, but he
Yeah,
was like,
like
then he
Sprechen
just
Deutsch?
turned it on. Yeah.
That's hilarious, man.
Big ass walls.
Giant walls, right?
Every
Towers, and that's our hotel too, as
every
well.
home says protecting from invaders.
Yeah.
No, I know.
Yeah, it must have been.
Like,
Yeah, it's a really special place to be, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, I want to miss it, but it's
Me
also
too.
gonna be nice to like be home.
Get home, that
just
feeling
be,
of
just be
sleeping in your own
comfortable.
bed. and-
That's the thing is like I want to be entirely comfortable now. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
want to be like in my own room,
where you know everything.
and I want to see my 2 dogs.
Yes.
Now I know how my mom felt her whole life.
What do you mean?
You know, if we moved here,
That's true. She really speak that well of English, you know.
What?
yeah, it would have been hard.
Yeah.
Never felt like it was home. She never felt comfortable.
Yeah. But they didn't have gatia and Indian snacks.
True. They'd have gulab jamun.
Here we are. Villa Casagrande. Think of these giant classical art slices inside of the hotel. I mean, the way they blend with the modern is just so amazing. You think we could pull that off in our house?
Not in the Italian sense, no, but you know,
dude, we could do the statues. The statues would work really well with the way we designed, but the
Like that.
on the wall, that's a little much.
Yeah.
It's very like
Giant
business
classical,
establishment.
yeah. I guess very
Almost
commercial,
a museum,
right?
you know?
Yeah.
Right? the statues are really well done, the way they do the busts.
But like
around.
everything in our house is super white, so it could work if it's super modern.
Yeah.
But like,
I just feel like you're in like a museum or something, you know? It's a little...
One piece? You don't think one piece would just
one piece,
work?
but it would have to be like, not like a strictly historical piece. It would have to be like an interpretive Italian, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and
right.
Something a little funky.
Out of context maybe a bit,
Yeah,
but still...
That's because that's kind of how our house is, right? It's modern.
It's like a
assuming we have...
It's traditional modern, you know what I'm saying? So it would have to be... Like, it could be quite this.
A detail of an old print or something,
yeah,
maybe?
exactly. It had to be something a little funky. This is cool. A little different.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Renaissance height doors.
Yeah, I can have the top of the doorway.
Yeah, another inch and you're smacking your head. Yeah, I mean, look at this, the thickness of this wall.
One unit, and that would be one
Probably
unit.
was at some point.
Yeah.
But they could. I think they probably rent it out that way
Huh.
Oh, interesting.
because they have their own numbers.
Oh, true.
Hey, that's true. Yeah, look, 181,
Oh, shit.
182.
I didn't even notice that.
No, this would be one here.
That would
and
be
then
one,
close
and this
that
would be
door.
another.
Yeah.
Come in either through here or there, and this would be closed. So this would just be a hallway, and then that, if you're in 181, you go there.
Another door that probably leads to another like hallway like this too.
It looks like a mechanical room, maybe,
You think so?
where the air conditioning
Yeah,
is. And
but yeah, so they could rent this out as like a studio with a kitchen and living room, or one bedroom.
Well, we've got to be packed and on our way out of here at 3:30 in the morning tomorrow. So we're going to leave you here. I'd like to thank you for coming on our return to Figline Valdarno and Hotel Casagrande. Highly recommend that you come and visit this place should you ever find yourself in Italy. Thanks so much for spending the time with us, and we'll see you next time.